Gilbert K. Chesterton once said, "In everybody there is a thing that loves children, fears death, and likes sunlight. And this thing enjoys Charles Dickens." Before I tell you about the...
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow alcoholics, welcome to today's Advent calendar. It has been a long day. So, start up waking up. It's usually a good way to start the day. Went over to the offices, did the project. Again, they had a lovely view out their windows of the, I guess it's called the Bee Cave. Well, the road's called Bee Cave. Anyways, yeah, the Bee Cave area. I forget what direction of Austin, from Austin it is, but it's near the Austin area. Also drove through wine country. It was very beautiful. Anyways, did the show, drove back, leaving Austin around 6, so got here about 9 o'clock. So yeah, about 6:39, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Anyways, one of the interesting things is I drove through a lot of the same places I drove before in reverse. You see how that works? But actually at nighttime. And also, since it is a weekend, I think this was a lot of small towns Christmas tree lighting. So I actually got to see tons of lights, and also there's a lot of people meandering around. So here I am, same hotel I was in a couple days ago. Got same subway from another same place. Of course, now they're having signs about boiling water warning. So, again, drinking the water might not be safe. Live life dangerously. Actually, this is bottled water. Yeah, lighting's a bit of a mess. But again, it is late. I did just eat and threw you guys in the fridge, and it's already lukewarm. I need to get it nice. But today there is... hold on. I got to reset this camera because it's being a little... 1, 2. 1, 2. Like you barely even... Wait, why are you... There we go. 1, 2. All right. Hopefully this camera holds. We'll see. But today there is 2 drinks. And that's it. How am I going to do it? A very elaborate scheme. You go from one dice to another in a process of elimination. Then you do a rock, paper, scissors. But you have to do it blind so that way you don't know which is which. Or I can flip a coin. Heads, tails. Tails. Nope. First one counts. So that's this one right here, which is Old Smoky peanut butter. Convenient. I just had peanut butter. 30% alcohol, 60 proof. So it is 2 notches or 10% less than your standard spirit line, then another 5% lower than your standard flavored stuff like Fireball, Crown Apple, most of the flavored vodkas. Anyways. But yeah, I just tried. I don't have the wrapper. It was actually a caramel Reese's peanut butter cup. So it was, big cup, chocolate Reese's, and caramel in between. So, of course, I ate that because they only gave me half a sandwich. And again, I've been... Just a little side rant. Let's just take this aside. Anyways. While you're working at hotel gigs or office gigs, they feed you and just snack so much. These guys had a lot of snack food, and it was all free. I should have loaded up and sold it on the road, especially here to a town that doesn't have water. Correction, drinkable water. Anyways, I did pour it, not on camera, but it is very caramel in color. Actually, it's a bit richer. And already I'm getting a whiff of peanut butter. Again, a bit fortuitous that I had some Reese's before. It doesn't smell like that. What it does smell like, and I might have said this before on some other peanut butter flavored vodkas, but it smells to me like government peanut butter. Now, that might be a bit strange because I'm pretty sure a good chunk of you don't know about American government peanut butter, much less Americans know about The free peanut butter they used to give away to us in the 80s, 90s also. So what that is this really creamy liquidy, almost liquidy, which made it perfect for making like peanut butter cookies, not sustaining a healthy diet. Anyways, again, they gave you free food, but it's barely palatable. But yeah, so now, again, what I cheered to yesterday was, hey, that's the last show I have to do. Surprise! I don't know if you remember that gig I was talking about in northern Minnesota. I might have to do that next week. So, surprise, surprise. Oh, well, I don't know if that's worse or better than going to northern Minnesota in January. I mean, December, January, it could be the same. I know they're having lower than average temperatures right now. A little cold front coming in from the Arctic. All that aside, though, before this runs out of juice, let me say cheers to surprises. Good, bad, they are surprising. Cheers. Mixed bag so far. Again, that probably would have been better if it was actually colder. Now, when I say government peanut butter, again, that's something aside, but let's go more general as in creamy peanut butter taste. Goes in. And it's like whiskey. If whiskey was riding a wave of peanut butter, that describes that the flavor of peanut butter was a strong base, whiskey was on top, so was the heat and warmth, but also to help give you an idea of how liquidy that tasted. Now, I know it's weird that I say, yeah, no, it's liquidy, because it was liquid, but no, the taste, again, that mixture of sensations there, it tasted like it would have been just creamy to begin with. So, but again, on top, that surfer of whiskey, just sitting there riding the waves of peanut butter. More butter than peanut. And again, it's very creamy. In the middle of it all. That's what stays there the longest. Almost like it got stuck. Like peanut butter. In the back of your throat. So as the whiskey goes down, again, they had the warmth. And that was a little bit of the mixed feeling. Because again, you had this warm whiskey just like a drunkard. Just kind of banging around. Peanut butter being polite, pushing it back home. Sorry about the damage. And that's, again, the lingering taste is peanut butter because it stayed behind. After it got after it got the whiskey safe away, it turned around. I'm sorry. Here. I'm sorry, here's some money for the damages. Because again, that creamy, and I do mean creamy, peanut butter taste was left behind. So I do stick with the government peanut butter from what little I remember of it. Kind of in that it's very creamy peanut butter. Is that why there's all of a sudden a lot of peanut butter flavored? No, that was last year. Anyways, that why a big boom, all of a sudden the government just started selling all the peanut butter and it was so far gone it just turned to alcohol. That's one way to do it. Hey, this barrel's gone bad. Sell it as whiskey. Anyways, I don't want to yell too loud. I am in the hotel room. Am I getting close? Good news is I know what I'm taking tomorrow. And that will be back in El Paso. It will be a different hotel. I don't think I did downtown. Mainly because I'm a bit worried about getting and parking downtown tomorrow. I mean, just in general. I have a cargo van. Parking downtown is usually not a good thing in any city. But I should check to see what's going on in El Paso. See if there's anything for me to go by. But that's the problem with going back over the land you already treaded once. Like, what I'm going to show you, I just showed you on this way. Now I'm going to have to show you something different on that way. So I know when I get past El Paso, I want to see if it's viable to swing by and see the white sands of New Mexico. So that's for future me to worry about. Right now, I might have some indigestion developing. Again, candy peanut butter, alcohol peanut butter are both having a fight in my stomach. Let's see who wins. The good news or bad news is I don't think I'm going to be the one to win. So all that aside, thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, sayonara. Yeah, that was smooth, like peanut butter. Smooth.